Good morning, friends, and welcome to Rocky Mountain Gardens. I'm Mary, and today I am joining my good friend Davida Lane on a spring and Easter home tour, just for your enjoyment. Now, I wanted to let you know that today I am going to be putting up two videos of my tour. One is this one, in which I will be describing my decor and perhaps how I did it or where I purchased a few of the items. But I'm going to put up a second version of the same tour that will just have some relaxing music playing with the tour and no voiceover, no talking, just for those of you who would like a peaceful tour without all of that other information. The two versions are available, and I hope you enjoy maybe just one of them. That's okay. And I also am hoping that you find today is Saturday, the day before Easter, so I hope you are able to find some happiness and joy tomorrow as we celebrate the risen Christ and are able to watch our church services, perhaps, on Facebook Live or, something like that. So, guys, I really am wishing you a happy Easter, and let's get started on the tour. As you enter my front door on my stairs here, I've just placed some stuffed bunnies that we've collected over the years, and another bunny in a little Longaberger basket that I spray painted. And I just think that makes a very welcoming, I guess you might say, vignette for entering my home. Swinging over here to my living room area, I have a few things out on display, like this cute little tumbling bunny and these darling felt dressed bunnies, mama and a daddy, with some tulips. And then I'm coming over here to my TV stand where I have some blocks that say spring and this really lovely wooden drawer that I got years ago in Kansas. It is an antique, and I've used it as a wall hanging for years. And I decided this year to decorate it just a bit for Easter and spring by placing in some little florals and birdies and a bunny. And then over here I have my stuffed Peter Rabbit from Beatrix Potter and one of her books. And then I have this really lovely white bunny with a basket that I've placed some tulips in, and that bunny, I believe I bought that at Home Goods. And then I have a very spring-like pillow on my couch and a little bunny pillow on this side chair. Now in my dining room area, which is where I place most of my house plants, also I used a bird cage here as the centerpiece for my dining room table, and a little bunny over on that side. And you can see these eggs that I have lit up. They're mercury glass and they have lights inside. They're really very festive for Easter. And what I love about them, they're very easy to switch on and off and look great on your Easter table. I got them at Kirkland's. And here's a close-up of my floral decorations in the bird cage, including this cute little butterfly. That was fun to put together. I just used a small basket inside the base of the bird cage in which to place all the florals that I used for my design. And you see a few little eggs scattered around the table. And over here on my sofa table is my most important remembrance about what is special about Easter, resurrection of Christ on Easter Sunday. And there's two little praying bunnies worshiping our Lord. And here's another darling little bunny that actually has a ceramic handle. You can't really see it with the florals inside, but I did get that also at Home Goods. Here's a new table that I love its shabby look that I got at Hobby Lobby on sale. And in case you've never seen it before, this wall cabinet I bought at a flea market in Germany when I lived there a few years ago. And it is a fantastic piece of furniture. Over here on my large mirror, I have a wreath that I bought at Joann's, and that was one of my real deals where I had 80% off on that sale. And then here is my hutch, which is also from Germany, and you can see the decor on top. And also a lot of my house plants are there along with some birdies. I love my birdies, guys, and having them in part of my design is always wonderful, especially, of course, in the spring. You can see my African violet is blooming there. And then next to my hutch is this lovely basket that is just filled with tulips and spring colors. And right next to it, I have a pair of garden boots with a little kitty peeking out. Of course, they're a faux planter, but isn't it fun? Looks so cute there in that design. A different view in my dining room of the mirror with that very pretty wreath that has lots of white hydrangeas on it. And as we swing around, you can see into my living room space. And over here is my hutch again. And that large bunny that you see is also from Home Goods. And then up here on top is a close-up of the swan that is in the center of my design. So pretty. It's a faux decoy looking swan. Now coming next into this little hallway is my powder room, and the lights are off so you could see my candles, but now I've turned the light on and there is another bouquet of tulips and a little lavender. And then as we swing around, I got this great basket that just fits perfectly on top of my toilet tank and allows me to put some florals there as well. I have my Mrs. Meyer's soap and another small bouquet with lilies of the valley, which are so spring-like. And then I like to always have paper hand towels for my guests. And I got these cute floral ones on Amazon. Coming into my hearth room, you can see I did a design on my mantle using these wrought iron gates. And then I have lots of what looks like a garland made with lilacs, pretty purple lilacs. And On this side, I really like this year the way I did my design very asymmetrically. So just on this right side of my mantle, I have more lilacs and ivy and other greenery cascading down to the hearth itself, where I've placed a lantern with this funky bow that I made, and then more bunnies. You can tell I do like my bunnies. And I have a faux candle there in the lantern. And so going back up, you can see how this design for my mantle is quite asymmetrical. It's a little bit different, but I really like this look for this spring. And on the left side of my hearth, I have a little stuffed bunny sitting on the child's chair here. And on this little side table, you can see I have my Wedgwood child's plate with Peter Rabbit. This is an official Beatrix Potter set made by Wedgwood, and it's for children. It was my daughter's when she was a little girl. Another little arrangement there with another little bunny, and this is in a enamelware watering can. Let's see, I think I got that at Joann's as well, or perhaps Hobby Lobby last year. And then on this little side table, I have two tiny bunnies that are so darling, and my topiaries, along with lots of lilies of the valley in this little Hello Spring pot. Very spring-like. And you know, even though I use lots of bunnies in my decor before Easter, I also keep them out all spring until my summer decor comes out because, you know, to me, bunnies say springtime. And even though I don't like them so much in my garden outside, I really do enjoy them in my decor. We all have to admit they're very darling little creatures. This is a gardenia candle, and oh my, does it smell wonderful. And lots of pink tulips, because pinks and blues and whites especially are very spring-like for me. Now in my kitchen on this cabinet, I have some sisal bunnies ready to celebrate the spring as well, with a bouquet of tulips and a little plate spring-like, and oh my goodness, this darling little lamb that is on the side here. Is it not the cutest? I picked him up at Joann's as well, and oh my gosh, look at that little curly fleece on that little lamb. And here's another look at the bunnies. One is holding eggs and the other has a net for catching butterflies. Many of you may have seen me put this vignette together for a different video, a little using a basket. And I did add this little bluebird to it. I forgot to put him in my original design, but he looks so very, very cute as part of this vignette. And there's that darling little bunny with his little carrots to eat. And another candle burning, and this one has a lavender scent, which is always a very wonderful fragrance for your home. And here you can see the whole look of my hearth room, and Here next to my sink, I've done just a few little things, including another Beatrix Potter book, The Tale of Pigling Bland, that goes really well with this sisal little pig that I got at Joann's as well. And the sign there, Happy Easter, is from Walmart with some peonies lying next to it. And then on my little windowsill next to it, I have just a couple of things. Two little gardening angels and this sign, be strong and courageous, the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Since I always try to be as positive as possible, and I know it's a little rough right now, the way things are going on in our world, but I try to look at what I do have, not what I don't have. And I encourage you to do the same. So think about your warm home, you have food to eat, you have water, running water, you can take a hot shower, you can wash your hands in hot water and soap. We have so many things here in the United States that other countries and the poor don't have. So let's be thankful today and thankful tomorrow on Easter. And I hope you get to celebrate with your family, either your immediate family, which I'm going to be doing, or using Zoom or another method to get together with your loved ones. So guys, please, everybody stay healthy, and thank you so much for coming by and watching my tour. I thank all of you for subscribing and for your lovely comments. Alrighty, till the next time, I'll see you soon. So long.